Oh my God! Congratulations! I'm Pete from season 2. Oh my God! Fellow $100,000 winner. You know, when you stepped on that stage, first of all, a couple of weeks ago when we saw you on the Today Show, I wanted to cry. You were so amazing. Give me another hug. You were so amazing. So let me compose myself and ask you real quick. So, first of all, being a black woman, having that much weight on, and doing the job that you did is absolutely extraordinary. What do you want to say, first of all, to sisters who've allowed themselves to gain that weight? What can you say to them to really get them off the couch and get running?
All I can say is, you know, everyone has a different orientation to weight. Sometimes we're more accepting of our weight than other cultures. I went through acceptance and then I went through shame. And both of them are painful and stop you from getting the help you need. And once I accepted what my challenge was and what my weight was keeping me from, I open-heartedly, humbly asked for help, and it changed my life. And all I can say is I encourage people to do the same.
So you open-heartedly, humbly asked for help. So tell me about the power of teamwork. Tell me about your team and what a critical component that was to your success.
It was critical to me because after my mom died, my family fell apart. So I was not used to being in a team environment. And Jillian really had to teach me how to trust again. So that was it was so gratifying to be able to stand on that final scale holding my brother Jay's hand, because I know he's dealt with my trust issues and how hard it was for me to really accept a team and trust a team. And so at the end, for him to give me that pep talk and be rooting for me, I just felt like it was a healing that I needed.
Absolutely. So tell me about your team back home, because you did the majority of your work back home. Tell me about that team.
Well, my fiance is amazing. He has put up with me being on a diet for 7 months, and he would roast a turkey for me every week, cut it up, and make sure it was in the refrigerator so I had protein. He rubbed my feet when I was tired, and he loved me through some real tough moments, and I just can't wait for us to start our lives together.
And tell me about the running group, the folks that really got you moving.
Oh my goodness. I met this wonderful woman. She's a nurse.
Tell me her name. Tell me her name.
Tiffany Morgan. She's here tonight. She is an aerobics instructor, mom, and marathoner. And she saw me on the treadmill, didn't know who I was, and came up to me and said, "Do you like to run?" I love to run. I run before my husband goes to work at 7 a.m. And if you like to get up early, I'll get up early with you. Every morning she would wake up with me. We'd go running from 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. because that was when her husband went to work, and that was when I had to go to work. So she taught me how to get it done with a full-time job that requires travel, and I love her to death for that. And she helped me build a community around fitness, because the fitness community is critical to keeping your goals, because you're accountable to them and they're accountable to you.
That's awesome. That's wonderful. So, any last thing? I mean, personally, as an African American, you know, it touched me so much to see you work so incredibly hard. I'm serious. It just brought tears to my eyes. But just talk to anybody out there who has set aside goals such as marriage. Tell me how that weight affected you and what it's like now.
Well, that weight just kept me from being who I was, because there was always this qualifier. It was like, she's great, but why can't she get a control over her health? I am a brand strategist for healthcare companies, and here I am with my brand not looking the best. So now I get to go back and present my offering with a package that matches what's inside, and it's just the most gratifying thing ever. And I would just say, if you're struggling with obesity, humbly and wholeheartedly ask for help, because it's the best thing I've ever done in my life.
Congratulations. We love you, Tumi. You're just awesome. Thank you so much.